So here are some discussions about the features of the public sector in terms of the objective and operation. So the main objective of the public sector is to provide the services and also adequate welfare so to all people in the public at reasonable cost, such as the healthcare, education, transportation services, and so on. So the other objective also included with such as first, needs to achieve the social, economic, and accountability, public accountability obligation. And second is to have the conducive financial control system. So it's because our government serves as a trustee, so who is accountable for rendering the stewardship, so for the public money entrusted. So our government is responsible, in keeping and also managing our public funds that contributed by taxpayer and also collected from the fees, from the fines, and from the grants and so on. So in fact that those individual taxpayers they will not receive direct and also proportionate share of benefit. So from their contribution, and they just enjoy the indirect benefit. So in terms of the provision for education and also like the continuous clean water supply and so on. So besides that, however, to a certain extent, right, our public sector also makes the profit. So from the public enterprises that establish, run, and also financed by our government, known as the government-linked company. So the examples of government-linked companies such as the Petronas, the CIMB, Samdabe, Plus, and also we have the Tenaga Nasional Berhad, Telecoms Malaysia Berhad, and so on. These are the examples for the government-linked company. So those company, right? So however, as compared to private sector, so profit, their objective is profit oriented. So maximize shareholders' interest, and wealth are their main goals to achieve. So besides that, here I will also include the discussions about accountability. So in the objective, so we know that public sector is accountable to a variety of the stakeholders. So including the general public, the students, the teachers, the employees, and also the private sector. So therefore, unlike private sector, so each stakeholder can be easily identified. So such as the shareholders, their potential investor, and also their customer and competitors. So so therefore private sector is able and possible to identify who are the customer and which market segments they want to target. So therefore, for public sector, since public sector comprises of variety of the stakeholders with various interests, various goals, and various objectives, so therefore it becomes the characteristic of public sectors that which is priority of objective and completing goals. So besides that, everyone in the public is the stakeholders. So which so therefore our government need to prioritize which needs to be fulfilled first. So for example, each government ministry, right, they have their own objective and own goals to be achieved. So therefore goal conflict will be happened while different ministry that pursue different objectives. So besides that, in terms of the discussions about the operation, right? Why we said that the operation of the public sector is very complex, is very rigid and inflexible, especially in terms of the process of making improvements and any innovation. So first thing to consider that is we know that the public sector serves a variety of the stakeholders as I discussed before. So therefore, its operation is quite difficult as, for example, right, different ministry they have set out their own portfolio, and the portfolio have certain objective to be achieved. So therefore, different ministry, different objective different ministry objective may be conflicting with each other. So apart from that, here also discuss about the complexities. So the regulation part, the part of regulation. Okay, so public sector is operates within a framework, okay, of the public authorizations and also the political control. So therefore, okay, the public sector, okay, has the process constraints in making any changes, okay, is in this heavy-handed regulations environment. So like the so therefore the plannings, the operational, the reporting, and also the controlled requirements, right? So are often set in the legislations and highly specified. So therefore, though governments need to comply, okay, with certain rules and regulations such as the Federal Constitution, okay, 1957, or the 8th, 1957, and the Federal uh, Procedures 8, 1957, and also we have others such as the Treasury Circulars, Treasury Institution, okay, and also the Malaysia's Public Sector Accounting Standards and PSAS and so on. Besides that, other public enterprises, so which is the government linked company, so they must comply with Communist A 2016, Income Tax Act also, okay, and also the Malaysia Financial Reporting Standard MFRS. So besides that, for those certain industries such as the FILDA and also EPF, right? So they have certain aids okay, for them to comply with. So besides that, unlike their so therefore, okay, it's difficult to make any changes, improvement, and also the innovations. Okay, as the process may take longer time. Okay, and they have many or com complex authorization steps to be followed and also to be completed. Okay, apart from that, government can make the speedy decisions. Okay, so as it restricted under certain rules and also the condition. Unlike the private sectors, okay, they don't who are their shareholders and also the identified stakeholders. So therefore, okay, the private sectors okay is more flexible to make any changes and also can have the speedy okay process in innovations and also that encourage them for making any innovations part. So okay, certain acts that for the private sector to follow okay to comply are companies aid okay income tax aid and also IFRS and so on. So from here are the discussions about okay, the features of public sectors okay, in terms of objectivity, and I also include accountability. So for the discussion part, and also secondly is discuss about their operation. So thank you.